Okay, so I wanted to talk about the battery packs first, and so these are 6 volt, 2.2 amps or 2200 milliamps, and they both have the Futaba style connector here. Okay, this one has a 3 per, this one has a 2 per. I have no idea why. You would think they'd both be 2. So I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to remove these pins. I'm going to remove these pins and reset them and show you how to hook this in series. So if I take this razor blade, I'm just going to pry right here. You see this little tab. I'm going to gently pry this tab up. Okay, and at the same time, grab the wire and give it a tug. Because all it is this tab is hooking onto a piece of metal here. It's being a little cranky. Of course, I don't have my reading glasses on. And there you go. Okay, and I'll just repeat the process with the rest of them until I have bare wires. So hang on. And by the magic of cameras, there you go. Now, obviously, well, obviously, not obviously, I don't want these to connect. These, because, of course, we'll have a short. So to hook these in series, what I want to do is I want to connect positive to negative, and then have this other positive and negative hang out. So what we have is we have the 2 batteries. I have the positive from the one battery and the negative from the other, and I'm going to connect these with just some electrical tape. I mean, ideally, what I would do is if I'm making this permanent, I'd snip those ends off, strip the wires, and solder them. And as long as I'm not completing the circuit on the other end, I'm not going to have an issue. All right? That's the important thing. So I can safely do this without any hassle because I'm not completing the circuit. I'm not putting the other positive and negative aren't connected, so nothing bad's going to happen. So I'm going to put this together just like so. And that's essentially it, just about. And then all I'm going to do is take this little 2 connector, and I'm going to take this connector. So if I zoom in here, you can see on one side it's got like a little recess and a tab, and on the other side it's just smooth. I want the tab to face up so that when I push it in to this connector here, I have the tab facing up, so when I push it in, that little plastic tab hooks into it. So now I take the black and do the same thing. So I have these 2 connected, the black and negative here, and here I'm in series. So if I take ye old voltmeter and move that forward so you can see it, I'm going to take this and I connect it. As you can see, 12 volts. So 2 6-volt packs are now producing 12 volts because they're hooked in series, and that's how we get our 12. And like I said, this is perfectly safe because we're not going to get 12 volts until we complete the series. And that's all it is. So if you have any questions, please email me.